I am consciously sacrificing time, precious time with my babies in order to accomplish a dream.
And the biggest thing for me that really changed my relationship with my wife is understanding the concept of team versus competition. And it's just like you said, like for some reason in society, this pattern has repeated itself so much that now you've got multiple generations that are living in this, oh, there is no winner, there is no loser.
And what the challenge is going to be about is I'm going to take American families through this facilitated experience.
Why are winners shunned? Why when you have climbed the ladder of success at number one, like people tend to be apologetic for it?
Raising the child, raising kids, anything is like, okay, well, how do you get on the same page? And if something comes into my life and it's in that do not value section, I don't spend time on it. We need to decide which battles we win in order to win the war.
Because that's one of the biggest issues is we lose focus. We see, this guru over here walking around in his mansion, or we see this guru over here walking around laying on his Lamborghini, whatever that is. And we're like, oh, we want that life. Whatever you do is more important than whatever you don't. And that's just the cold, hard reality.
Relationships, in my opinion, is a very, very key part to life. I'm not from a wealthy family. Like my dad, works with his hands, a lot of sweat. I also worked with my hands, a lot of sweat, but then I was able to go get an education in the Air Force that allowed me to start using my brain and my mouthpiece to make money.
And I'm struggling with it, man. I am. It is so hard. So I'm recording this video because I'm in a moment, right? I'm in this down path.
Why does American culture become so apologetic for having standards? And now I live by the principle of I'm not apologizing. Instead, I'm going to be certain and I'm going to have confidence of who I am as a man and what I stand for.
So I know how much it sucks not knowing and not understanding the processes of business.
Sure.
You wouldn't be in the position you were or position you are without high standards. High standards, like I said, equals success.
But what evidence do we have that shows that it is bad to never experience failure? I mean, I can point out a lot of evidence for that. Is not a bank account, and all we do is just make withdrawals.
Yeah.
When we make so many withdrawals, what happens to their relationship if we're not depositing back into it?
Instead, I get to wake up and I have literally freedom of choice to do whatever I want to do.
I honestly think that's where it stems from, is people don't want to see people win. So they bring them down to their level because the winners get what they want and they can't have it because they're lazy and they don't want to put in the effort.
When I accepted this, because that's what I believe it is, I believe it's where we actually come to a point in our lives where we just accept this to be factual. But yeah, what's the scoreboard for life, man? Like, I was definitely outnumbered, right? I was shamed. I was belittled. I was talked about all the freaking time.
I built a real estate portfolio that supports my family. I can do anything I want to right now. I don't have to work.
But your son over here, he has received 0 deposits from you. So son grows up and all he wants is his daddy's approval.
One day I want to be able to share this with my community. Let them know that you're not alone.